Today we're on the Sadpara Road heading out towards the Buddha Rock, and we've come across the Sadpara Statue here. I didn't realise he is one of Pakistan's finest mountaineers, Hassan Azad Sadpara. He died in 2016, unfortunately, at the age of 53 years old, my age, but he climbed 6 of the top peaks.
Just waiting for the vehicles to go. It's quite a busy roundabout, isn't it?
It's a busy roundabout. We're right in the middle of it. The traffic's going by. Yeah, he was the first Pakistani to climb the top 6 mountains in the world without using oxygen, so he's quite a legend, and justifiably here he is in the middle of the road.
Another wonderful Pakistani vehicle. So one thing I've really noticed about Skardu is just how clear the mountain water is. Like, it's so different to Karimabad, which was that grey colour. Here, it's perfectly clear.
Hi.
How are you? How are you?
Goodbye.
Thank you. How are you?
How are you?
It's getting cold, like it's just come straight off the glacier. It probably has.
But isn't it so much cleaner than the water in Hunza?
Yeah, maybe that's
Like-
been rain for a while, so that's better. Nice and clear.
Yeah, it's just not that grey colour.
Wow, the beautiful dramatic mountains of Pakistan in the distance there always looks fantastic.
So we head down this way. You can see just over in the distance there, maybe you can't see it, there's that pink building, and there's the Buddha Rock.
So the entry fee to go into Buddha Rock is 500 rupees. 2, please. Now, Pakistan, as everybody knows, is like a 99% Islamic country, you know, but it has heritage from other religions as well. Buddhism has been here a lot longer in this region. The Buddhists came to the Skardu area around 1400 years ago. The Buddha Rock here, this dates from the 9th century apparently, according to that sign over there. So it's incredible that these images have still been kept here for this amount of time, and they haven't been destroyed like ones have been in Afghanistan as well, for example. Other religions are allowed to be practiced here, so it's great to see the Buddha.
So it cost 500 rupees each to come and see the Buddha Rock.
Yeah.
It's 1,000 rupees. So I'd say a big thank you to Revolt 7. We've used your Buy Me a Coffee money to pay for the entry. And like, you love street art yourself, this is maybe like 8th century
Buddhist
rock
street
art?
art, yes.
Yeah.
Very impressive as well. Thank you so much for allowing us to come here and to show it to everyone else.
Just remember, whenever you see one of these filtered water dispensers on the street anywhere, make sure you stop and fill up. Always
Cold,
carry
good, fresh
your bottles.
It's so awesome, those water things. Like, people just have them outside their houses, or you'll find them outside mosques. We saw a lot in Kuwait in Saudi Arabia, and they're just a lifesaver when you're out on a hot day. Walking back from the Buddha Rock on the Sadpara Road, we're on the outskirts of Skardu now, and we stopped at this nice little cafe upstairs. It is called the Qaimas Cafe and restaurant, and it's your traditional, simple Pakistani food. That's the menu, by the way. I don't know if it's in Urdu or Balti, but the nice guy explained it to us. And it's your standard traditional stuff. I've got a biryani there for 400 rupees. That looks very good.
Look,
With the chicken in the middle.
Massive bit of
in there,
chicken.
yeah. And they really do the rice very nice here. It's lovely and scented. Really do like it. A great fill in the middle of the day. 400 rupees, just over £1. I'm happy with that.
What's the raita like?
And it comes with raita. This one looks a bit darker. So I think there's some spices in there. Yeah, that's got a bit of a kick to it, rather than you normally have it to calm you down. Oh, pretty hot.
Do you want to try my?
Mendy's got chana.
Yeah,
like,
looks lovely.
Chickpeas.
250 for the chickpeas.
Very nice. They're always filling and like really healthy and good food to have.
Yeah.
And then you have your paratha on the side for 60.
Yep, and I've gone for milk tea, no sugar, also for 60.
Yeah. Decent lunch, yeah.
Fantastic. And we actually saw this place on the way up to Buddha Rock, and I promised myself we'd come back for a lovely ice cream. It's like one of the fanciest places we've seen in Skardu. Top star ice cream, single scoop 100, scoop topping 130. I wonder how many for like 3 scoops. So what have you ordered, Lee?
A cone. Soft serve, I love it.
And I've gone for a kulfi. It's 50 rupees for this one. Then I'm going to try some of the ice cream. It's got vanilla, mango. Can't remember what the yellow one was. Pista and strawberry. Ah, the yellow was kulfa again. So how's your soft serve?
I love soft serve ice creams in Pakistan. They're so good. You get them on the street for about 50. These are 70 here, but they're quite substantial.
Yeah.
Lots of chocolate sauce. What more could I wish for?
And how is the chocolate flavoured ice cream? Is it okay or is it a bit
No, it's good.
artificial?
Yeah, I really like it.
And I've got the mango here. Interesting. Kulfa is like, it's different to ice cream. I'm not too sure what the difference is. If someone knows, please let me know. But it tastes really lovely. So I just had to try koya because I've never heard of the flavour before. He has koya coffee, I think it was 80, and milk. Not quite what I was expecting.
It's not unpleasant. Very
No.
nice, but I think I'd rather go mango.
Definitely, mango is way better. Thank you. Goodbye.
We're walking out of Skardu at the moment and we just saw this. I thought it was quartz rock, but Mandy says no, it's salt. This is salt.
Salt.
Yes. Himalayan salt.
Himalayan salt.
Yeah. Or Karakoram salt.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. And it comes from Punjab.
Chora, Pakistan.
And you use it, you put it in tea.
Nakim chai.
Nakim chai. Nakim chai
Namkeen
means
namkeen
black
chai.
tea.
It's a black-
In Balti,
Balti namkeen chai.
Nakim chai.
Namkeen chai.
Namkeen.
Yeah.
Namkeen chai.
So if you order a Namkeen chai, you'll get a black tea with this rock salt in it. It will be very good for you.
Wow.
Original.
How much for 1 kg?
35.
35 rupees.
5, 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come back to the post office to post our cards, and we just got greeted ever so nicely by the guys here. So this is our postcard challenge. We are sending 4 postcards to Australia, New Zealand, UK and Canada from this remote mountain place in Pakistan, Skardu. We'll see which one gets there first, and we'll put up who wins gold, silver, bronze and the wooden spoon for speed of delivery of these postcards from Pakistan around the world. Okay, there they go, off on their long journey around the world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Do we post them here now? Yeah, yeah. Or you can take them inside, yeah. Thank
Perfect.
you so much. Thank you. It's our last full day today in Skardu, unfortunately. Loved it here, totally. And we wanted to come, one of the last things I wanted to do was see the Italian K2 Museum. Now it's just off the main road, up here, in the grounds of the PTDC, Pakistan Tourist Development Company motel. And the Italians built it back in 2004, I think, for the 50th anniversary of the first ascent of K2, which was an Italian expedition back in 1954. The Italians have got a very close connection with Pakistan. The very first expedition was in the 1920s. The Duke of Abruzzi, which the main route up to the top of K2 is called the Abruzzi route. So Italy and Pakistan are very close here, and they built a museum, so it's well worth a look.
Listen.
Okay. Hello, nice to meet you. There's a lot of construction going on here at the motel, but here's the museum here. It's a big canvas pyramid, which is quite
Wow.
interesting.
Maybe meant to look like a tent or something?
Golden Jubilee Museum of the Italians, dedicated to the people of Pakistan and all mountaineers, 2004.
Brilliant.
Hello, salam alaikum. How are you? Okay. Can we come in?
Yes,
wonderful. From England, and my wife is from New Zealand.
Oh, this is good combination.
Yeah, and we live in Australia. How about that?
So this is not good.
Oh no, not so good. But we like the Italians and the Pakistanis.
Yes, thank you. This is a Pakistani.
Lovely, thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
We have an Italian K2 museum established in 2004 when the Italians were celebrating the Golden Jubilee. So I will brief over there. Please come. In 2004, the Italians were celebrating the Golden Jubilee 1954 to
50 years since the first
50 years.
ascent. Yes.
So these 10 brought here
Yes.
to establish a natural historical museum.
Excellent. This
Where
is the
you
original
can-
tent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you can see the mountain, flora, fauna, glacier, wildlife, and the history of mountain exploration.
Wonderful.
Prince of Italy climbed 6,000.
6,000 meters.
Yes.
Okay.
Then he went back 1954, the first time submitted.
First ascent,
So
yes.
look at the Abruzzi route, first route is. Second
Yeah,
is the
Abruzzi route.
Chesan route. A Spanish guy has submitted. Fourth is the Polish route.
Polish roots. The
Fifth-
Polish are crazy.
Yes. Then the Japanese route.
Japanese
Then
roots.
the last one is the Russian.
Russian roots.
Ah.
Who saw submitted first time, they just their name.
Yeah.
So 5 main route open in Pakistan, 1 route is in China.
On the other face, yes. Yeah. This is a really interesting section which explains the history of exploration in K2, and here we have the amazing pictures of the Baltoro Glacier, and if you were to hike this you would be hiking up the glacier here up to Concordia, the junction of these two glaciers, and then up the Godwin Austen all the way to K2 at the top there, and look at that, what waits for you at the top. My ultimate goal is to hike to base camp there. Hopefully in a few years I'm going to be doing that. There's a really interesting main section here about the flora and fauna of the area. Some really beautiful photos, and then you've got, this was the Italian conquest of K2, 31st of July 1954. The way they went up from Camp 5, Camp 6, all the way to the top of K2, 8,611 meters. Second highest mountain in the world. Spectacular. And you can see here's an example of the protected species you've got here. Snow leopard, of course, very rare to see, but people do see them. Brown bears, muscadeer, ibex, wolf, oriole, and the markhor. Incredible wildlife up there in the mountains. This place has really opened a lot of doors for me, and I've read about different areas like around Ascoli where the jeeps go up towards K2, and the Basha Valley also, which is at the top of the Shigar Valley coming out of here. There's so many things to explore, and I've got a feeling we're going to be back here maybe for months at a time to explore some of the out of the way places that tourists don't normally go to. So look out for those videos in the future.
So what do you think of the museum, Lee?
Absolutely fantastic. We've been here for a couple of hours. I've read everything from cover to cover, and I could come back and do it again. And my idea of heaven is being locked in a map room forevermore and just be able to pore over them. I just can't resist it. I love it. And we've got maps here of the Central Karakoram National Park all the way through. So I will spend absolutely hours in here looking at the fantastic topography of this place. Mandy's already read it all because she's far faster than I am reading all of this really interesting information. We've got a lot of stuff here about the wildlife, etc, etc. Snow leopard, imagine seeing one of those bad boys. But this really is an amazing museum. It's free to come in. If you're going to go trekking in the Karakoram range up to K2 and all that kind of stuff, come here and check this out. If you're not, come and check it out anyway, because it's really interesting insight into the local area and everything around here. K2 Museum, well and truly worthwhile.
So we had an amazing time in Skardu, but we're leaving now.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic 7 days. It's been brilliant here at the Skardu Lodge. Thank you very much to
Javed and to Juma. It's been so cool. Thank you guys. And so now it's like an early start because we're heading to...
Islamabad. We're on the road right now. Let's go. We're late.